Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, September 26th. Archery opener for Texas is tomorrow. And coming back in here, some public land. I got saddle, all my sticks with me. I haven't hunted out of it yet, just been practicing. And so I want to get come in here to one of the spots that we scouted in the early season, figure out which tree we want to climb and get it set up today. It's kind of middle of the day, real hot out, but find our spot and get it set up today so at 5 o'clock in the morning in the dark, I'm not trying to climb a tree with my bow and everything else for the first time during actual hunting season. So I'm gonna sneak back in here, find the tree that I want to sit in, get everything set up, put a gear tag on it. It's part of the state law for public land here. And then we'll come back and be there in the morning. But I'll show you if we see anything. And if not, when I get back to camp, check that out. Get everything ready for opening day of Texas archery on public land. Big ol' owl up there. Stuff is crunchy in here today. I still haven't quite found where we're gonna set up at. The first few spots I looked at, wasn't a real big fan. There. Where's it at? Right there is a trail camera. Well, I got a little too close to the bedding area. Had one doe jump up right over here, probably about 30 yards. She just walked off. And then another came up right there, probably about 60 yards from me. I'm on a pretty good trail in here, but it's really thick. I'm not real sure how I'd get in here to hunt this. Probably shouldn't have came in this direction, but it's part of it. Well, that first spot we went in, everywhere that I had marked to set up that looked like a good pinch point or anything like that, there was already a pop-up blind, a tree stand, ground blind, people putting cameras out. So I'm at a little bit different spot now, kind of the other end of that same track, but still got my stand on my pack, haven't put it up yet. If I don't find somewhere here in the next hour and a half in this spot, I'm probably going to keep it with me, and then I'll just ground hunt in the morning, find a spot to set up after that. But I got one more spot to check before it gets too dark, and then we'll go set up camp after that. So stay tuned. Hopefully the next thing we see is my sticks and saddle platform up in the tree. But I'll check in with y'all when we get there. A couple of deer right up there. yards from me. So at least 3 of them, but it's kind of hard to tell. I know 2 were does. They're working out into that clearing. I was trying to find a tree to set up on so I could watch that clearing right at daylight, but I don't really want to push them too hard. I may back out and just sit up here in the ground in the morning. See if I can get one of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna circle back around them the other direction. Try not to spook them. Well, made it back to the truck. Got a handful of deer in there. I think total I saw 5 or 6 does. In a spot, there was no trees big enough for settle, like putting the settle on the platform in. So, still got my sticks and my platform with me. Saddle in my bag. Guess I'm gonna go set up camp. Look at Onyx a little bit and get a game plan for in the morning. I might come in here and try and shoot one of those does just off the ground and then spend the afternoon finding a spot to climb for the evening. There's a couple more parcels up the road that I scouted before, and I know there's some good spots marked. It's just depending on if anybody's set up there yet or not. I know one of the frustrating things with public land is you think you find a good spot and then you show up, somebody else got a blind there or camera there, but it's just part of it. And there's plenty of land. Being opening weekend, there'll be a lot of people out here. I'm sure it'll taper off a little bit after that. So anyways, I'm gonna go get some supplies from the grocery store, set up camp, and if it's not too dark, I'll check in with y'all once I get camp set up. Maybe come up with a game plan for in the morning.